Hi, YouTube. My name is Maria. And last week, I got a request for a tutorial for this cane. And unfortunately, I don't. I don't keep recipes or patterns or anything. I just make a bunch of component canes and throw them together and see what comes out. But I think I was able to reverse engineer this cane for the most part. And I'm going to show you how I put it together. So thank you, Misty Fredrickson, for your request. I'm going to go for it and see how close we get. It might not look exactly the same, but you'll get the general idea. So let's get started. All right, so in reverse engineering this cane, the first thing I want to start with is this very middle part right here, which is like, I don't know, a zebra feather. So what I did, I had some scrap clay that I just mixed the color. This is kind of a mauve color. And then I did a Skinner blend with the mauve and the yellow. And I came out with something that looks like that. So that's what goes in the center of that black and white peacock feather. Okay, to make that feather, here's what it comes out with when you're done with it. So I'll keep this one over here. I basically started with just a black and white stripe cube. So 1, 2, 3, 4 strips of black and 4 strips of white. The strips, I set them at number 9 on my pasta machine, which is the thickest. And then what I did is I went ahead and I cut this cube on the diagonal. Just like this. Try to keep it straight. There we go. So now my cube is cut on the diagonal. And then what I did, I separated them and I put the 2 long ends together, just like this. And you get kind of this diamond shape, like so. Then you cut the diamond in half. So let me see if I can do this and keep everything even and straight. Just like, oh, it's not going to come out even and my clay's soft. Oh, I'm trying. Okay, good enough. It's a little bit uneven, but now we have 2 halves of this diamond. And then what I did is I took my little mauve Skinner blend and I smushed it flat. So it's no longer a round tube, it's a flat worm, a worm that got smushed. Let's see, that looks good. Cut it, and then I just laid it down inside of that triangle like this. And for this one, I did 3 little mauve worms inside of that triangle. I think on the actual cane here, I did only 2. But that's how you make this inside of this cane. Okay, the other components of this cane, I made a bullseye out of red and yellow, and then I just shaped the bullseye into triangles. So I started out with 2 triangles, just like that. Oops, trying to get them to set up so you can see them. Then the next thing I did is I had a border cane around the bottom of each of the little feathers there, and that border cane, it looks like I made it out of green and blue with a yellow border. I don't have any of that right now, so I have this little border cane right there is greens and orange and teal. So I'm going to put that in a U shape, just like that. And then I put my black and white feather right on the inside of that little horseshoe of the border cane. And then I had another Skinner blend. It's just like a teal to white. And I cut that Skinner blend in half. I'm trying to get all this in the shot. And I just kind of laid the halves on the top part, just like so. And then, this is where I forgot what I did. There's some kind of mauve-y thing going on in between each of the feathers. and I don't remember what exactly I did. So I just got my mauve cane again and squished it flat, and I'm just going to put it right on the sides here, just like so. And then at the very, very top of this, which ends up being your center of your cane, I just have a black and white bullseye that I shaped into a triangle, and that's pretty much it. So that is the original cane and all of the components. I'm going to go ahead and reduce this a bit, and then I'll be right back and we'll start putting it together. Okay, I went ahead and I reduced this cane down to, I've got it, oops, that was nice. I've got it at about a 12-inch cane here, and I went ahead and I shaped it into a triangle. So let's go ahead and cut down the center and see what we get. See how close I got to the original design. Ooh, that's actually kind of pretty. Here's the original. So yeah, I think we might get this. Now I'm going to go ahead. This cane, I call it my pie kaleidoscopes, because I consider each one of these triangles to be like a slice of pie. So I cut the first one. This is 12 inches of cane. I cut it in half at 6 inches. And then I put everything together. Just like so. Oh gosh, you can't see that. Okay, and then we're going to slice it in half again. So this is 6 inches. I'm just going to guess, hopefully halfway. This is going to be about 3 inches, just like so. And then you put those together, and see, you got half a pie now. Ooh, this is a pretty cane. Even though it's not the same colors, it's still pretty. Okay, so there's half my pie. And then if I cut it in half again, we will have our whole cane. Just like so. All right, it's not exactly the same colors, but pretty much the same design. So I'm going to go ahead and reduce it. I'll do a final slice for you guys in a minute. I got to reduce it and put it in the fridge and let it harden up a bit, but I'll be right back. Okay, here's what I sliced off my new cane. We got the black and white peacock feathers, and this is comparing it to the one that Misty asked for. I think I got the teal right. I got the black and white feathers right, but you can tell on the edges here I used orange on the outside, and on this one I used yellow. But I think the general construction is all the same. So, Misty Fredrickson, thank you again for your request. I hope that this helps you guys out. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please consider buying me a cup of coffee. $2 donation would help a lot in supporting this channel and letting me buy more clay so I can make more beads. All right, guys, have a good afternoon. See ya. Bye.